After marriage, everything gets better, everything will be fine. If the girl or boy is addicted to something bad, if they're into drugs or alcohol, seniors are having home problems, boys are having hormonal problems. People say, get married. After marriage, everything will be fine, but nothing actually gets better. I am Dr. Tahira Rubab, and I am a relationship therapist and sex therapist. Everything will be fine after marriage. This is that common phrase which, as we say, is often used by Desi parents, Desi elders in Pakistan, in India, and especially in our subcontinent. This particular saying is very popular. Everything gets better after marriage. Everything will be fine. If your son or boy is caught up in a bad habit, is addicted to something, or is involved in any kind of substance abuse, spends more time outside the house than at home, has picked up some other bad habits, or chases after other girls. Similarly, if a girl is experiencing any psychological problem, what we commonly refer to as hysteria, which is now known as conversion disorder, when women experience such kinds of fits, which actually happen due to other reasons, people often say that getting her married will fix everything, that everything will be fine after marriage. Similarly, even if females are having hormonal problems or boys are having hormonal problems, what solution is suggested? Get them married, everything will be fine after marriage. Honestly, let me tell you the truth. Just talking about the last 6 months, I have seen at least 8 couples whose marriages happened only for this reason. Everything will be fine after marriage. And then, especially among those people, there are a lot of them. Most of these couples are those who had cousin marriages. For example, their problems have started to become much more apparent, and one major reason for this is that when we go for cousin marriages, of course, parents always intend to do what they think is best, and they do what they believe is right, and so the cousin marriage happens. But the acceptance among people, and this includes both boys and girls, is an issue. In fact, I have seen many cases of boys who married their cousins and they said that now accepting them, dealing with things with them, and doing spousal things has become very difficult. But before getting married, they didn't take a stand because the family was adamant that if they didn't, the family would fall apart, relationships would be ruined. So they said, just go ahead and do it. And then we also thought, why not try it? What's the harm in giving it a shot? After all, marriage has to happen anyway. So that's number two. And then the special thing is that once you get married, you end up falling in love anyway. People end up connecting with each other and everything works out in the end. That's another thing. He said that she was with him, but honestly, let me tell you, that road is not right. Nothing is right. When you try to get married to something that's already broken, nothing works out. Of course, you have to address things, you have to accept some shortcomings, but when we get married after accepting those things, where we already know that this is a no-go, that things can't work here, it's very difficult to do it here. Your heart just can't be convinced about it. So honestly, even later, things never really work out. And for God's sake, this idea that we are unhappy or victims of misfortune, thinking that after marriage, after nikah, things will get better, things don't get better. If you don't love the person before marriage, or if that person, if you don't like them as your life partner, then even afterwards, the same complications remain just as they were before. Very few people experience things developing after nikah, where feelings start to grow only after marriage. If your child repeatedly tells you before marriage that they don't want to get married somewhere or to someone, then for God's sake, please listen to them. Really listen to them and accept what they're saying. Don't just assume, well, what does this child know about such things? It's your child whose marriage you're arranging, whose life you're starting. So whether it's your son or your daughter, give importance to their opinion. And to help your son overcome his problems, don't marry him off to a girl just because you think she'll come and fix him after marriage. Why should she fix him? It's not her responsibility to fix your son. It's your son's responsibility to improve himself and to build his own home. She is supposed to live her life with her husband, not to fix all the bad habits your spoiled son has. Similarly, parents often tell their daughters things like, Kuma, go to your new home and fulfill all your wishes there. Your daughter is your responsibility. Fulfilling her wishes is your responsibility, not hers to sit and wait. And yet, you marry her off to a boy where, instead of her wishes being fulfilled, You keep filling her mind with even more desires. If even one wish remains unfulfilled, things never really settle down. We see many such countless relationships around us. So people think that everything will be fine after marriage, do everything after getting married. Come out of this illusion and misunderstanding. Take a stand when you need to take a stand. Because if you experiment after marriage and then think about ending the relationship, then that's a huge disaster. Two families are being ruined, two people's lives are being destroyed. Marriage is not an experiment. It is a very serious, very sacred, and very beautiful relationship. Think 1,000 times before getting into it, and where your heart doesn't agree, take a stand. Definitely take a stand so that you can save your own life and the lives of others.